Is this the cheap alternative to the Pro V1 that every golfer should be switching to? Today, we're going to find out. It's the Vice Golf Tour White. I've been waiting quite a long time to test these, so let's break them out and let's give them a go. So the Vice golf ball, the Tour White from Vice, this is their tour level golf ball that is rivaling a Pro V1. Now the good thing about this is it comes in significantly lower in price. £21.60 I got these for. Now if you think a Pro V1 is costing near to £50 per dozen, so you could get 2 boxes, even have a little bit of a change to buy yourself, you know, a Mars bar if you wanted. So today we're going to give them a little go because the characteristics on the box state that there is outstanding distance off the tee paired with excellent green side control and feel. That is quite a claim to have. So we're going to give it a little chip and a putt first to see what it feels like. Then we're going to have a little test into a green. And then finally, we're going to put it up to the test against a Pro V1 to see whether you should be saving some bucks in times when money can be tight for little people. Let's give these a go. And these, by the way, are one of the most commented golf balls in the comment section of people wanting me to try. So get down in there. Have you tried a Vice Golf before? And is there any other balls that I should be trying? Yeah, they're good, these balls. This is going to sound strange, but as a first, I've hit 2 chips there. They feel more like rubbery, if that's a thing. They feel a bit more, yeah, like you can feel the urethane maybe, or that's definitely more the sound, I would say. They sound a bit more dull compared to a Pro V1, but they're performing. That had some spin on it. We'll hit some putts, I think. Here, the big thing for me when getting a premium golf ball, I've identified that little bit of a sound already with the wedges. What will it sound like with a putter? Because certain balls sound maybe too hard and harsh, and I just wouldn't like putting with that because it feels too firm sometimes. So actually with that sort of rubbery sound I've experienced already with a wedge, I'm expecting this is actually going to feel pretty good off a putter. Oh yeah, love that feel. So verdict on chipping and putting, definitely don't sound as crisp and clicky as they do with a Pro V1, but they do feel premium. They feel, you know what they remind me of? They remind me of a Strixon Z-Star actually. So why can you get this golf ball so cheap? Well, what they're doing differently to the likes of, say, a Titleist, a TaylorMade, a Callaway, is doing direct to customer. So you can go onto their website and you can order direct from them. So what that means is they're cutting out the middleman, cutting out the shipping costs, cutting out the marketing costs as well. So one of the other things that they don't do is pay tour players, i.e. a Rory McIlroy. TaylorMade will be forking out a hefty bucket of cash to get Rory to play the TP5, and just like Titleist will do with many of their players. So from the savings that they get from being direct to you and the savings from not pumping loads of money into marketing, that then passes on down to the customer, which is only a good thing, right? But let's go and hit some with the irons and the driver and see if it stands up to that Pro V1. Definitely feeling a little bit more solid on those fuller swings. Let's hit a few more. And I also just want to do a little consistency test from back to front, hitting a few irons in to see what they're like from back to front, because sometimes with a cheaper premium golf ball, you tend to see that you just get drop-offs with them. So just want to do a little test on that as well. So I want to do a little consistency test here with an iron. I'm going to hit 3 balls on the 9th hole of the Europa course, par 3. I'm going to use 8 iron. It's 170 yards, slightly downhill. And I just want to see front to back dispersion, what it's like, if I have any missed strikes, any good versus a missed strike, what it's looking like. Because like I say, we do see massive drop off sometimes in these alternative premium golf balls. Turn over, that's in the trap. That was to be expected. That was more golf swing than a golf ball, I would say. Let's hit a couple more. That's a beautiful shot. Just right at the flag. They do feel and sound better with those fuller shots. Perfectly pin high. On the flag, a little bit left of it actually. That's a good one there, because that was a little bit skinny and it's actually not too far in terms of front to back from the one that I've absolutely just crushed the shot before. So even there with that slight miss strike, we're still seeing it's getting up there. I'm just going to hit one more to allow for that big fat that I hit a moment ago. That's nice again at the stick. Pretty much 3 golf balls that are, from the looks here, look about maybe 2 to 3 yards front to back dispersion. A great strike, skinny one, and just a pretty stock average one there. So I'm pretty happy with that, and all the other shots that I have been hitting, they haven't been dropping off massively when I've had one of those poor strikes. So that is a test. Now, interestingly enough, I asked the question on Twitter as well, why do people buy golf balls? And more of the answers lent themselves to actually the performance and the price. So at the moment, it's ticking both those boxes with the Vice golf ball. We want to do one more test though with the driver, outstanding distance off the tee. Let's go and find out. So far, the Vice has stood up. It feels good. It's sounding good, performing well with the irons. It's ticking that box of the price and the performance that you guys have mentioned, but is it going to stand up to the driver test? We're going to hit 5 balls with the Pro V1. We're going to hit 5 with the Vice and see if there is any difference between them. We're going to go Pro V1 first. We've got the GC3 set up. We're on the 2nd hole of the America course. It's 350. Lovely looking golf hole, this one. Let's see if we can, let's see what we can get. Right. Let's give it a go. It's a nice draw down the centre. On the left side, but it's well hit. Oh, that's good. You just trust that Pro V1. You just know what's going to happen with it. I tell you what, going Ventus Black, dropping the spin, hitting it from the inside on the up. F-Dog's got long. F-Dog has got long. That is a monster. Still in the air. Last Pro V, and these have performed outstandingly. It's amazing how far the ball goes when you hit it properly and come to a warm climate. A little bit down the right. It's time now for the Vice. The average for the Pro V1 there was 300 yards carry, ball speed around 168 miles per hour. So will this Vice now stack up to it? I hope it does, because it's performed pretty well thus far, and if we can save money and get the performance, that is ticking the boxes that we want. But let's go. 5 Vices. Let's see what we can get. Oh, it's a little bit necky as the first one, but Doesn't look too different. Oh, that felt good. That's gotta be long. Ooh. Hit that comment section as well. Do you think these are gonna be as long as that Pro V1? Oh, that's good as well. So straight. That is huge. 303. Low spinner. So how did the Vice stack up against the Pro V1? Do you know what? Absolutely fantastic. The only real difference was that the Vice was spinning up a little bit more with that driver then, which led to it being just slightly shorter. But so the Pro V just climbing in over the 300 yard mark carry, as where the Vice was on the nose of 300 yards. So like I say, pretty much nothing in it. It was just that spin element that was just keeping it just below. But do you know what? The straightness of the shots was there just because of that as well. So is this the cheap alternative to the Pro V1 that everyone should be playing? My answer is yes. I think performance, we're ticking the boxes there, and then price, we are ticking the boxes there. So those are the two most important things that you guys said that mattered when picking a golf ball when I did my Twitter poll. So the Vice Tour White, a great golf ball, definitely worth trying if you want that premium golf ball, but you want to save a few pounds. Guys, hope you've enjoyed it. See you in another video.